the flyest to ever walk in here. You might be listening, wondering who the fuck this is. Might make you.
Thank everybody out there for tuning in, man. Y'all know what this is. This is JFK's Way. I am JFK. As you guys see behind me, man, I'm the coolest comic book collector out. I'm the coolest, man. I'm the coolest. With the most fitted hats, without a doubt. That means ain't nobody out there with more fitted hats than me that's in the comic community. But skipping over to that, man, strictly into fitteds, we are going to talk about something crazy that went on recently. Exclusive fitteds. If you guys are not familiar with exclusive fitteds, where you been? Where you at right now? But they are a huge online store and physical store in Queens, New York. I've been a few times, and they did the, I want to say impossible, but they had 16 hats, and you could not choose the hat that you got. You had to pick your size and pray to God that you got what you wanted. Long story short, man, this box right here contains some of those hats. Now, there was a lot of people I see going for the Astros. I'm not from Houston. I'm not a Texan. So I wasn't going for the Astros. I don't even collect that logo. I don't wear anything that's Houston really. So that's not what I was after. But I'm gonna bust this box right now. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I got. Shouts out to somebody that I actually know who had their hands on a pretty good amount of these, man. And listen, without you, I would not be able to make this video. So enough talking. I'm gonna jump straight into this. And yeah. We're gonna get into this right here, man. Like I said, 16 hats, and you could not pick your hat. You just had to hope that you got one that you wanted out of 16, or the option was 2. You had 2. So I got some of those here right now, and I also got something else in the stash. So first and foremost, I'm gonna set this one aside because this is a little off topic. But first and foremost, you see what I got going on, man. You see what I got going on, that glorious green. If you do not know, if you're not familiar with me, you haven't seen one of my videos, I mentioned a few times, green is my favorite shade in the color spectrum. Green is it for me. There's all different types of shades, but I love this green. And as you guys can see, that hat right there, yeah, that brim on this hat is corduroy. So this right here is definitely something you do not see. I do not know the production number on these. As you guys can see, the bottom is a pink UV. Like I said, I don't know how many of these were made, but man, white interior, you see the white liner. I wish this was black though, to be honest. I wish this was black. I wish this was white. I'm so sick of this blend thing, but yo, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? It's not a hat that I per se designed. You see there's white all over it. There's white, highlights on this, so why would you blend this? I love when you see something double-sided, kind of stands out a little more to me, but that's the first one. Now, like I said, some of these people are charging 130, 125 for these. Some people want like 200 for the Astros hat. I didn't pay that, but pretty much we had a fair, somewhere around that range is what I sent for even exchange. Pretty much, we worked it out, and that's how I was able to get these. Like I said, the dude that I'm actually pretty cool with got his hands on a few of these. So, boom, and then we got this. Now, yes, if you're looking at this right, you're damn right. That embroidery is actually, that shit's very crooked. I said the same thing when I got it, but the whole hat, as you guys can see, is corduroy. This was actually the only other hat that I wanted, but seeing that this embroidery is so damn crooked, it's like, yo, we got some crooked rocks right here. Like, that ain't even kind of straight. It's like, so I don't know what was going on over there at the factory. Maybe it was different because of the material, so maybe it was a little off. You know what I'm saying? Because of how thick, again, this is all corduroy, man. This is all corduroy. You guys can see that makes for a comfy hat. But you see it's all black, right? This is all black, but ironically enough, they made the interior white. Why would they do that? But yet again, we got a blended new era sign that you can hardly see. Why would that should have been white? Or you could have made it red. You could have made that red UV. This undervisor is red. So, but as opposed to this being so damn crooked, it almost blows my mind. Like, I'm looking at this like, hold on, wait, a hat like this, of this quality, this pristine? And the crazy thing is, this batterman is like all gray, almost purplish. It's like a, excuse me, is that, yeah, that's like a purplish, yeah, that's like a purplish kind of tint. Hopefully you got, that's not white. It's not white, it's like grayish purple, pretty much, which is crazy. Like I said, but the side patch, All-Star Game, see what they doing? All-Star Game shit, so 2021. And then this right here is one of those, man. Everybody knows the whole thing that went on with Corona and COVID, 19 and how big it was. But for whatever reason, I'm actually in Pittsburgh. I can tell you that reason, but what I mean is, for whatever reason, the team here is the only team that's ever altered their logo and did something pertaining to COVID. Now, this is the COVID Pittsburgh Pirates mask, a logo that has not actually even been played with. So this right here was something that they just did for marketing and for advertising, but for whatever reason, these hats have been flying, bro. Hat Club was the very first people to do this. They did 3. If you check back, I actually do show you guys the original 3 that was actually released. There's a pink mask, there's 2 red masks, but the hats are different shades. So you gotta check back far enough. You see that this is actually my 5th one, because there's a store in the South Bronx that actually released almost an identical one at Hat Club, but the face glows. So as of right now, I do not know if this face glows. Don't hold me to that. I don't know as of yet. Hang on, let me see. I don't think this one glows, yo. I can't really tell, but I don't think so. But this right here, man, this is teal. It's like a greenish, a bluish green. Hopefully you guys can see that. My camera does say 4K. You guys see on the side right there, that side patch, established in 1987. I was born in the 80s, man. I'm an 80s baby for sure, man. So this is around my time frame of life. So this Pittsburgh Pirates hat right here is extremely rare. You are not going to walk into a store and run into one of these. And it's same with these corduroys, man, from the corduroy pack. Like I said, 16 different ones. These are the only 2 that I wanted. I promise you. So let me fix mine real quick. You guys see what I'm doing a little bit. I got the pink bottom just. I got the pin going right there. I'm not really a huge pin guy, but these pins kind of grew on me. I love the mask. Growing up, I like Ninja Turtles, of course. I like Casey Jones. I thought his mask was really, really cool. The new one is kind of corny, but the original one, you guys know what I'm talking about. So I used to think the hockey mask was really cool. Jason, for that reason, so I used to think Jason was pretty cool with that. And so I like what they doing over there at Pink Bottom Just, man. So shouts out to those guys. Yo, and love to the people out there in Queens, to the guys that came up with this crazy ass idea. Let's do 16 hats and they can't pick their hat. And people in the group, I'm in a few groups, shouts out to Fitted Hat Society, but there was people in the group, Fitted Land, shouts out to Fitted Mafia, etc., etc. There was guys in the group like, yo, don't buy it. This shit crazy. We can't even pick our hat. Don't buy it. They gonna fuck up. People still bought it, man. Still bought it. So I'm grateful. Like I said, these are actually the only ones that I wanted, as opposed to this, the rocks being, you know what I mean, crooked on the rocks. I'm actually very, very happy with these. Like I said, that Batterman's actually kind of crazy on the back. The blends of these new eras, as you guys see, I don't have a single one of these new eras sticking out. Every one of these is blended. You notice that? Every one, and these are from different places. These are from different places. These all ain't from this is not from the same place. And look what they did, man. So I'm feeling like that's becoming more rare for your new era logo to kind of stick out. Even the one I'm wearing right now, blended. But what can you do, man? What can you do? Be a fan, be a collector like I've been for years. So thank everybody out there for tuning in. And yo, I'm going to keep dropping you guys with some heat. You know what I'm doing. You know I'm a collector, man. Like I said, the coolest comic book collector out with the most fitted hats without a doubt. I'm welcoming anybody to contest that. We can sit down, we can chop it up. I would love to do a live. I'd love to do a video with somebody else. So you know what I mean? If anybody want to contest that, that's the crown that I'm holding right now. And I'm gonna keep that going. But thank you guys for tuning in. Peace and love. And yo, as always, man, I will catch you guys on the next one.
I'm the flyest to ever walk in here. You might be listening, wondering.